Hey there, this is just a really quick tutorial over setting up your paper in MLA format. Any paper that you submit in the English classroom needs to be in MLA format unless otherwise noted by your teacher. The first thing you need to do to make sure that your paper is set up in MLA format is you need to make sure that it's double spaced. To do that, you're going to go up here to this tab. If you click on it, it says line and paragraph spacing. Then you're going to go down to 2. Make sure it says 2.0. Sometimes it's naturally set up to 1.5. If it is, make sure you move it to 2.0. After you do that, you want to make sure that your font is in Times New Roman and that it's a size 12. To find your font, you're going to go up here. You're going to click the drop down bar and you are going to scroll all the way down to Times New Roman. I know that seems kind of boring. I promise there will be lots of other times where you get to use fun fonts, but for papers in MLA format, you need to use Times New Roman font. Then you need to change the font size to 12. Now, you might be tempted to change it to 14 or 25 to make it look huge and fill up more space, but if you want it in correct MLA format, it needs to be size 12 font, Times New Roman. The next thing that you're going to do is your header. On the first line of your header goes your name. On the second line of your header, you want to include your teacher's name. On the third line, you want to include the class that you're in. And then finally, on the last line, you want to include the date. However, the date is going to go in kind of a funky format that you might not be used to. The first thing that you need to put down is the numerical date. Sorry, the numerical day. Then you need to do the month. Then finally, the year. So it goes day, month, year. So the format seems a little bit backwards, but this is the correct way to list the date in MLA format. After you do that, you need to come up with the title. Your title needs to be centered. Right now, the text is all aligned to the left. To move it to the center, you're going to go up here and click on the one that says center. Then you're going to type in your title. Now, I am just typing in the words creative title. You, of course, will actually come up with a creative title specific to your assignment. With the title, don't bold it, don't underline it, don't put in italics, don't make it bigger than the rest of your text. Your title is also going to be in size 12 font, Times New Roman. After that, hit enter, and then align everything back to the left. From here on out, your paper will be aligned to the left. However, each time you start a new paragraph, you need to make sure that you hit the tab key and indent. Lastly, you want to make sure that you're using 1-inch margins all around. Most Word documents open up in 1-inch margins, but you just want to double check to make sure that you've got 1 inch on each side of the document. If you've done all of that, then you are ready to go. Just as a reminder, any paper you submit in the English classroom needs to be in this MLA format unless otherwise noted by your teacher. Thank you guys for watching.